Do you want to learn more about the real Belize and listen to locals and expat stories that are actually living here in Belize? Well, you're in the right place right now. You're listening to Belize Talk Radio, and I'm your host, Macarena Rose. We're getting a little bit of sun peeping through the clouds today, so we're very happy about that. And you know, life just happens in Belize. It just happens. And you just have random things and people that you run into and you get to meet. And we were getting ready to do the show today, and my friend Jordan showed up. So I thought, wow, for you to be able to have the opportunity to hear him and his story, and he is just a treasure, I think it's worth sharing this morning for sure. So, Jordan, hello.
Hello, hello.
So will you tell our listeners who you are and all the wonderful things about you?
Well, my name's Jordan. I'm from pretty much, as I describe it to people, the Arctic Circle of Canada. So I'm a bit of a ways away from here. I've been coming down to Belize for about the last 4 years, I'd say. Just been having a lovely time trying to escape the snow. Just like every other Canadian, I imagine, out there. So.
That's true. I have family in Saskatchewan and Regina, and yeah, escaping the snow is really important. And you know, Belize is definitely an easy one to escape to because it's English speaking.
Sure enough, yeah, that's what I find really easy about traveling down here. I can find my way, and the people here are very friendly and everything, so it works out very well for me.
So, in your travels, in like the 4 years of coming back and forth to Belize, and you know, I get blessed to see you for quite a few stints of time. It's awesome. What is it that draws you to Belize?
Well, Belize, I mean, it's got a lot to offer people. Trying to escape the north, that's for sure. You got the beautiful islands out there, the great fishing, which I'm a big fan of course. People are fantastic everywhere you go, like I mentioned before. You've got the variety of, you can go inland up to the mountains. The Mayan ruins are fantastic in this area. Just you just got to go explore and see what's out there, and that's what it seems to be about this country.
I find it interesting that you can literally be like in San Ignacio where we are, and you know, in an hour and a half be out on the Barrier Reef.
I know, that's just absolutely phenomenal. I love that. Anywhere in this country is about a good hour and a half drive is what I tell people, and you can get anywhere, tip to tip almost in some points.
So what made you choose to actually, you know, purchase some land in the San Ignacio area?
Well, you know what? I really do like the Keys and everything. It's a very nice area, but I'm not much of an island man. And I like my inland, my rolling plains, what I'm used to seeing back home on the prairies and whatnot. And out in this area, it felt a little like home. You know, it's got that feel to it. So I like the little hills you can see in the far background, and I mean, the jungle's nice too, it's phenomenal. Not much of a snake fan, but it's just something you gotta get over, right? So.
I'm blessed, I haven't seen any live.
Oh, are you?
Well, I've seen them at the zoo, and I'm okay with that.
I'm happy with that too, behind occasional problem, but yeah. But it's just something you get used to. We got polar bears and wolves, and now I gotta go to snakes and jaguars, I guess, so.
I got to see a jaguar across the street once, and we just like, I had like 5 of my children in the car with me, and you know, they're all adults, but we stopped. I stopped the car, and she like slowly walked across the road, and she was carrying, you know, a litter. And so when she got across the other side, she just slowly looked at us, and she just like jiggled her head a little bit and was like, "Thank you for stopping," or "Thank you for letting me go past, you know, the street."
Yeah.
And you could have heard a pin drop in that car. But then, when she turned around and looked at us, every single one of the kids and myself were like, "Oh, did you see that?"
Yeah. That's supposed to be a pretty rare sight to see one of those.
It's very rare.
You got some luck going on your side then.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah.
And I love our Belize Zoo. It's just a beautiful place. Have you been able to go there yet?
I go every time I'm down here. Actually, I was just there yesterday.
The famous small zoo in the world.
Yeah. I always go see. They got a jaguar there. They've been raising since a baby. They call him Junior, and I always go see him every year just to see how big he gets and go say hi. You know.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Go see Junior. Well, I have a friend there too, a tapir that inducted me into learning that sign that says "Don't stand too close" because
Yes.
they do pee.
Has he peed on you?
He did.
He got me too.
He got you too.
Oh yes, he did.
Oh, congratulations!
What,
We
join
were
the club?
We were both inducted.
Well
And you know,
done.
they say that lovely sign. You know, the sign says "Stand back 10 feet," and you know, interestingly, I believe the sign, but I figured that, you know, like a kind of like a dog, they feed sideways,
Yeah.
but it's backwards.
Yeah.
It's backwards.
I was expecting a lake lift or something, but no, there's no warning.
And my friends that were there, they had walked, you know, over to where the jaguars were, and I was taking pictures of the tapir, and he's so cute. And all of a sudden, they heard me just laughing, and they all knew exactly then that Tommy Yvette knew that I had just gotten inducted in.
Well done.
And we've got pictures of it, so it was very interesting. But, so that's a nice thing. But so that's just to me part of Belize, is that you have such a commonality. Here, you and I have both been at the same zoo and not together, and had like the same experience.
Yeah.
And Belize is intimate like that, huh?
It is. Yeah, you definitely you make friends here for life. That's what I've noticed. And from the first time I've been down here, I still come back and I see my friends I met 4 years ago, and they still remember me. Some might not remember the name, but I'm always known as Mr. Canada around here, I guess.
Well, I can't wait till we have you here full time, eh?
I'm working on it, yeah, slowly but
It
surely.
would be lovely. Do you have any advice for people if they're looking to buy property here or move abroad, you know, and come to Belize? Is there any advice that steps you followed or things that you did that helped?
You know what? One good thing is the first trip when we came down, explore around. That's pretty much the first thing you need to do. Just go see what all Belize has to offer, and then get yourself a good idea of where you want to set up your house, you know, or cabin or whatever it is. And then the second trip down, what I did is I ran into you the second trip down, and you helped me out and showed me around in the Cayo area, which is a place I fell in love with. So, and yeah, that like. Take your time.
Yeah.
Don't rush anything, and make sure that if you are dealing with somebody, it's a reputable person. Because there's a lot of people that have land to sell.
That's true.
Lots of my friends, you know, I got land for sale and cheap and everything like that, and it's great. But it's good to have a good real estate agent working for you, that somebody you can trust that will do the due diligence, the paperwork, and everything like that.
I agree. I needed that too.
Yeah, yeah, it helps because
So,
we're not from here, so we don't know a lot about the laws and everything, and it just takes time in learning it. That's all.
it's true. I actually encountered some issues when I was looking to buy property here, and that's why I started my company, was because of that.
Mhm.
So long story short, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why we do what we do, actually. But what is your favorite thing that when you come to Belize that you want to eat or that you have to do when you're here?
Oh, I love that barbecue chicken. They've got barbecue chicken stands on the sides of the highways and roads, and I think it's just pretty much somebody cooking it out of their house.
Yep, and all the
But-
stands, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just lovely. Like,
I just, oh, so now you've got me hungry.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for coming to talk today, and thank you for making me hungry. And I really appreciate it. It's just nice to be able to share your story with people, and it matters.
no worries, hon. Anything for you.
So, bless you. Thank
Thank
you
you very
dearly. We'll see you later today, right?
Oh, for sure. I'm always around.
So this is Macarena Rose on Don't Leave Your Brain at the Border, your host on Overseas Radio Network.